Here you can see the new sky window in Sequence. It has only some basic features, focused mainly on the purpose for autoslew, and should not be viewed as a competition to programs like the Sky or Cartesiel. Let's look at the main functions now. If you are connected with the telescope, the current telescope position is displayed by a white cross, and if you select some object with the mouse, this is showed by a green cross. You can either zoom in with the plus and minus buttons, or you can use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. These two buttons can be used to center either on the target position or on the telescope position. If you zoom in more than 32 times, you have the possibility to display the ppm catalog and show also very faint stars. To do this, you have to first install the ppm redux installer file. The lines you can see here are the meridian flip limit lines. For example, if the mount is flipped to the west side, it will only be able to go to the east side as far as this line shows. And if in this case we choose to slew to Jupiter, we will see that the mount has to flip to the east side to get to this target. If you want to select stars with a certain magnitude only, then you can move the slider to determine the range in which stars to select. For example, in this case, we will not select any stars which are dimmer than magnitude 5, so it will always lock on some bright star. And if you click the right mouse button, a context menu will open where you can select either to center on the nearest object, the nearest star, or the nearest planet. Field of view windows can be set in the settings window and then displayed with or toggled with these two buttons, either for the target position or for the telescope position. So here you can set, for example, field of view windows for your CCD and your tracking CCD. If you click on the save symbol, it will save the target position as a target for Sequence. On the left side, you will find tabs with different functionalities. The first one is the times window. At first, it shows some basic informations like sunrise, sunset, how long it's dark, when the moon will rise, and the current altitude of the sun above the horizon. If you are disconnected from the telescope, you can also select custom time here and check the sky for different times or dates. The next window is the point window, which I will explain in more detail in another video. Next up is for the telescope, where you can control the telescope, for example do home find, or turn on and off the motors, or use the move controls to move around the telescope. Similar tabs exist for the focus and for the rotator. And the last tab is for tracking satellites, which I will also explain in another video. Finally, Sequence Sky has a very strong object selector. You can enter all kind of text in the text line, and in most cases it will find the suitable object for you. It has the Messier catalog, NGC, IC catalog, planetary nebula, double stars, and of course also planets. You can also enter stars either by selecting the constellation or by entering its name. The Best of NGC button will offer you a list of the most popular objects near the current telescope position. I hope you enjoyed this short introduction and see you next time.